Kids really are some of the most amazing people in the world. Nowadays, they can do things most of us could only ever dream of doing back when we were kids ourselves. However, there are definitely quite a few kids out there that stand heads above shoulders among the rest. Today we'll be taking a look at 10 of the strongest kids in the entire world. Better get busy doing some push-ups, sit-ups, and chin-ups while waiting for the number 1 slot to be revealed, because that entrant is certainly going to put us all to shame. Number 10. Mariana Nemova. Mariana Nemova is not your typical girl next door. Sure, she may look like an ordinary girl, but what isn't apparent based on her appearance is that she's actually a powerlifter and was once one of the strongest kids in the world. The only reason why she lost the title of being one of the strongest kids in the world is because she can't be classified as a kid anymore due to her being 20 years old. She started lifting weights at the very young age of 10 years old to be exact. By the time she turned 15 years old, she competed at the Arnold Classic and was easily able to set a bench press world record by bench pressing a total of 331 pounds or 151 kilograms. That type of weight was several times her own body weight. She's also set many other powerlifting records in that particular age bracket as well. She was born in Mother Russia, as well as her father, Alexander, who was also a powerlifter himself. It's definitely safe to say that everyone knows where she got it from. Number 9. CJ Center. CJ Center is a very famous fitness instructor and even created his own DVD workout guide. But that's not what makes him amazing. What makes him amazing is that he started out his fitness business when he was just 10 years old. His fitness guide is geared towards making workouts fun for children to participate in, making them want to work out and live a healthy lifestyle. CJ's secret is to just have people exercise their bodies in any way they can, and eat a lot of really healthy food. Parents who have tried time and time again and have failed to encourage their kids to practice a healthy and active lifestyle know just how hard it can be to get kids to actually listen. This is where CJ and his easily relatable attitude make it a breeze for getting kids to actually want to be healthy and active. CJ ended up giving away his workout DVDs for free to other kids in an effort to stop the increasing number of people who chose to be couch potatoes. He turned 20 in December of 2019. Number 8. Jake Schellenschlager. Back in 2014, he was classified as the strongest 14-year-old on the planet. Jake looked like any other kid his age, but this red-haired, freckled young man had a passion that many of his peers didn't share with him. A strong passion for weightlifting. That same year in 2014, he entered a powerlifting competition where he was able to deadlift 300 pounds, bench press 315 pounds, do bicep curls with 60 pounds on each arm, and leg press an amazing 640 pounds, all while being 14 years old and only weighing 55 kilograms or 121 pounds himself. Typically, when young kids get into powerlifting, it's always thought that someone else in their family was there to influence them. But in Jake's case, none of his immediate family were into powerlifting. Although at first his family was extremely concerned with the amount of heavy weight he was lifting, they are now 100% supportive of Jake's passion and wish him the absolute best with everything he wants to accomplish. Number 7. Yang Jinlong. Typically, 7-year-olds are able to do a few basic tasks by themselves, like giving themselves a bath or doing their homework without being told. But imagine how his mother must have felt when she witnessed her 7-year-old boy pull along a full-size car. Yang Jinlong has been making waves in his home country of China. With his feats of strength in his young age, he's been a great help around the house by helping his mother carry around heavy sacks of grain on his shoulders. He can also carry around any member of his family with ease, should he ever need to do so. Imagine your 7-year-old child being able to do the things that Yang Jinlong is capable of doing at that age. If that doesn't make you a proud parent, then nothing will. Number 6. Naomi Kooten. Naomi Kooten is a high school junior from New Jersey. She's just an ordinary teenage mortal human. But during powerlifting competitions and in front of a huge crowd, she quickly transforms into some sort of superhuman that is able to squat 320 pounds and deadlift 365 pounds. Naomi started lifting competitively at the age of 8 years old and rapidly began setting national and international world records. She is now 18 years old with a slim and unassuming build, making her feats of strength even more incredible. Over the years of competing, she has acquired the nickname Supergirl and is definitely deserving of such an awesome nickname. Today, she competes alongside her father and brother, while her mother is the manager of the three for all of their competitions. Number 5. Julia Vins. Julia Vins is a 21-year-old girl from a small town in Russia who has recently gone viral and gained the nickname Muscle Barbie. If you go look at her Instagram, it's easy to see why she was given that nickname. While Julia has a very delicate and feminine face with bright eyes and almost perfectly symmetrical features, she also has muscles that could put many men to shame. You're probably thinking that being 21 years old doesn't mean that you're a kid anymore, and you're right. But Julia started bodybuilding when she was at a very young age of 15 years old. Her original plan was just to get going to the gym to keep fit, but a trainer there convinced her to try weightlifting one day, and the rest is history. Number 4. Richard Sandrak. Remember that one boy back in the early 2000s that became popular because of his amazing physique and feats of strength? It was one of those if you blinked you missed it type moments. But his history is still a fascinating one that deserves to be shared. The story of Richard Sandrak, or better known as Little Hercules, started when he migrated to the United States with his family back when he was only 2 years old. His parents both are into fitness and have taught him many rudimentary exercises at a very young age. He also started lifting weights around this time as well. When he was just 5 years old, his daily workout routine was doing 600 push-ups, 600 sit-ups, and 300 squats. A workout routine that strenuous is too much for most adults out there, let alone a 5-year-old kid. His above-average physique also caused him to land some roles in Hollywood movies, the most notable one being Little Hercules 3D, where he starred alongside legendary wrestler Hulk Hogan. But just like that, he faded from the limelight. He rarely does interviews anymore and has lost essentially all the muscle he used to have during his youth. He now works at Universal Studios as a stuntman. Number 3. Liam Hoekstra. Liam was born in 2005 and was put up for adoption at a very young age by his mother because she was worried about the various medical conditions her son was born with. Eventually, he was adopted by a loving set of parents who couldn't have kids of their own. Liam suffers from a condition known as muscle hypertrophy, a condition where the body builds muscles faster than normal. This condition is the reason why at a very young age Liam was able to do amazing feats of strength, and at just 5 months old, was able to do something known as an iron cross, which is a gymnast move most people find extremely difficult or even impossible to do. Unlike the other entrants in this video, Liam is living a relatively normal life, doing what any normal kid his age would do. But it's definitely worth keeping an eye out for this kid as he gets older, because he is almost certainly destined for greater things. Number 2. The tiny super soldier in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. It seems like they're taking their military effectiveness quite seriously over there if they're training soldiers when they're still this young. In a short clip, you can see a very young soldier demonstrating quite effective martial arts moves against an older and obviously much stronger opponent. The opponent was also holding a sharp object that the kid was instructed to disarm, which he was able to do relatively easily. It makes one wonder what sort of military training is being done over there in Saudi Arabia. This video in general, with all the other entrants, probably raises a lot more questions than it gives answers. The best is saved for last. But before getting to that, here's a challenge for everyone watching. Leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel in the next 45 seconds, and you'll get 10 years of amazing luck. Go try it, it really works. Number 1. Varvara Akulova. She's held the world record for being the strongest girl in the world, not just once, but twice. Since birth, Varvara has been a very gifted child. At the age of 1 year old, she was able to do a handstand, and at a year and a half she could already do flips. At the age of 3, she was already participating in power acrobatics, and at the age of 4, she started powerlifting and was able to lift more than 200 pounds. When she was 6 years old, she was able to carry her father and 2 heavy kettlebells, and even her mother on her back, all at the same time. She clearly deserves to be called the strongest girl in the world, and hopefully, she keeps the title for as long as possible while continuing to break other records. Which super powerful kid in this video impressed you the most? Surely, none of these kids should have left anyone disappointed regarding everything they've been able to accomplish at such a young age. If you want to watch any more amazing videos, be sure to click on any of the videos you see on the screen. Thanks for watching, and as always, we'll see you in the next one.